Hey y'all, it's your girl Kayla Iman and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my journey with alopecia areata. So stay tuned. So I'm going to try not to make this video emotional because I've had my share of tears. For those of you who do not know, alopecia areata is a skin condition involving hair loss. No real explanation other than stress. And scientifically, it's been proven that there absolutely is no cure because what takes place is that the actual hair follicle dies. So when it starts to happen, a lot of women and a small percentage of males are left hopeless. So for me, it started in about 2011. The summer of 2011, I had actually just moved from my hometown, Wichita, Kansas, to Texas for the second time. This time to stay permanently and be with my family. And so slowly things started to happen within my family that put a lot of pressure and stress on me, unbeknownst to me at the time, because I was a good 15 turning 16 when I did come back around that time. So the stress of financial burdens, helping out with family, taking care of my siblings, things like that. I remember running my fingers through my head and I felt a spot. And I was like, I knew what it was because someone else in my family had it, but it wasn't, it didn't last long. I really got sad and I was like, oh, it's just a small spot. And slowly it just never stopped and it kept going. And I will insert pictures. I'm not sure if I have video, but I will definitely insert pictures so that you can see the initial spot that I did have. I started doing research to figure out what the issue was, what I could do to fix it, to change it. And I was very, very discouraged. I mean, I'm telling you, I went to my pastor for prayer. I had holy oil. I prayed. I tried to do everything. I was like, what is it? What did I do to deserve this? Basically. So I just kind of came to terms with it. Like I kind of settled. Really unfortunate. And at one point, I told my mom, shave off all my hair. I said, cut it off. I started making wigs. I literally wore wigs for probably or maybe 2 years.
You set us apart as the brightest, clearest mirror of God's creativity. Your works are wonderful, I know.
With my hair just missing. I am Christian, so my faith played a huge role in this. And it caused me to have a lot of questions like, why would you take my hair like that's a woman's glory? Like what did I do? And I couldn't really understand that. I didn't understand the concept of stress. Like everything that was required of me, everything that was expected of me. At that time, I was in school, straight A's. I was on my 4th high school. I was tired of moving. I had moved like over 8 times my last time moving here to Texas. I was just tired, exhausted. I had a lot on my plate. And all these things taking place, I didn't realize it at the time. And it continued to evolve. And as it evolved, it got worse and worse as far as my hair. It got to a point to where the lease was now in my name completely. Rent was now my responsibility completely. Helping out with my siblings who were in high school and middle school if they needed things. So just imagine all these things on somebody who about to graduate high school, trying to go to college, all while working at the same time, taking care of my family, which was basically my mom and my siblings. It was pretty difficult, pretty tough. I'm sharing my story because, like India said, I am not my hair. No, but seriously, I want to share my story and update you and give you some encouragement for anybody else who might be struggling with alopecia or any other type of hair loss, that self-care is real and you absolutely do have to take care of yourself. Whatever that looks like for you, you need to make it happen, Captain. Seriously, because if you're not full and you're steady giving, What do you have left for you, boo? What do you have left for you? And it took me the longest to understand that and fully catch the meaning. So it was in 2012, I believe, that I started, that I got my first taste of out of the country traveling. And so I realized that really makes me happy. And the more that I tapped into things that made me happy, I started to realize it's growing back. Oh my God, it's growing back. And I had this weird thing to where I didn't want to do hair vitamins and I didn't want to do any special oil. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. So as I was saying, I didn't want to do anything like with pills or any special oils because I wanted to believe God for complete and total healing. And that's a word right there. That is a whole word right there, because sometimes you waiting on God, you waiting on him to give you the answer, and he's actually waiting on you. Boom. He was waiting on me. Like, when you gonna say no to these people? When you gonna realize that I'm your God even over family? Because I was so afraid to step down and stop putting myself in this position of hero and supporter and provider for my family, that I was becoming God over the situation by not stepping away. And it took me a long time to develop enough strength and courage to be like, all right, God said this a long time ago. This ain't my responsibility. I'm a whole child. I'm a whole kid taking care of my family. I don't got no man. I don't got no babies, but I'm taking care of a family that I didn't birth. I didn't birth them. You know, everybody need a hand here and there, but everybody, we not God. We are not God. And when you realize that, and when you put yourself first, and it's a difference between putting yourself first and being selfish. It's a difference. And you'll know. But every now and then, you got to be a little selfish too. So, again, I'm sharing this video, sharing my story, because I want other women, other men out there to be encouraged and know that once you discover the formula and once you develop enough strength, courage, and confidence to go forth boldly, like, nah, it's about me now. It's about me now. When you do that, you're going to flourish and thrive. Your hair is going to grow back. Despite I don't have no medical degree, I can't say do this, this, and that, and it's going to fix it. No, I'm telling you, stop stressing over life. Stop stressing over people. Stop stressing over family. Stop stressing over work. Stop stressing over bills. And just do you. Do you. When you eliminate stress, your hair going to grow back. Trust me, it's going to go back. So I wanted to update you on my progress and on where I'm at with my hair growth, because your girl got some edges now. Okay, she got some edges now. Once you see the pictures, I don't know if I've shown them to you yet or if I'm going to show them to you after. I don't know. But once you see the pictures of where I started from, then you will understand.
That I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Whoa, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. You set us apart as the brightest, clearest mirror of God's creativity. Your word.
check out this growth though. Look, look, look. Arm is almost fully stretched. Can barely get it in the frame. Look at God. Baby hairs growing in. Still got a little bit. This side is doing amazing. Still got a little ways to go, but it's growing.
Fearfully and wonderfully made. I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
And so this is my hair freshly washed. I don't have nothing on it. It's still a little wet. I don't even know if you can see it. My sister likes to argue that I'm not 4C, but I am. Again, this is wet and slightly stretched, but when this stuff shrinks, it's like, and you, yeah. So I'm gonna start out and show y'all this side. I have to kind of look and see myself. So we got a little ways to go, but this is how much has grown in on the side. And then there's some here growing in. My little boop boop, my little boop boop boop. Let me put this on so we can get in there. And then even around here, you can see like the new hairs, the new little baby hairs and stuff. Okay, now we come to this side. This is a little more difficult than I thought it was gonna be, because I kind of trying to get. I can't see. So this side, still got a little ways to go, but baby, I can work a pony on it. Camouflage and nobody will ever know. And the cool part that I love is that the spot that I felt is actually still there. I'm gonna see if y'all can see it. Let me see. I'm gonna have to play this back to see if I can see it. I don't know if y'all can see. I think I feel it right there. But it's got some, I don't know if you can see. But that's that. Let me turn it to the back. I should be good. Now, see all this in here. How much has grown? So that's my hair. And this, all in the middle, this was gone. My middle was gone. And let me tell you something. Holy Spirit gave me a revelation one day. I saw, you know how older men, they have the middle of their hair is missing? And it's kind of a normal thing. My understanding is that as the provider or the men of the household, they have more things to stress about, more things to worry about. They got a whole wife to take care of, kids, grandkids, you know, stuff like that. Well, the Holy Spirit showed me you have the stress of a 70-year-old male by everything that I was doing. Oh, it shook me to my core. And I said, bump that. Bump that. Because when you see my pictures, you will understand. So I take self-care very seriously now, and I take not stressing very seriously. Very, very seriously, because now I know how it affects my body personally. I know how it affects me. And I don't want anybody to ever go through that. I don't want anybody to ever get to that point, experience it, and then have to try and work to come out of it. No, just avoid it altogether. You come first. You got to. Because if you ain't taking care of you, who else gonna do it? Wasn't nobody taking care of me. That was my responsibility. Even though I didn't understand that it wasn't my responsibility to take care of everybody else. So, I love y'all. I pray that this is an encouragement for y'all. Yeah, like India said, I am not my hair. I am not the skin. Expectations, no. So, remember that. Know that you're special. Someone's been where you are. Don't give up. Don't feel like you're less of a person, because guess what? You're still beautiful. You're still beautiful. You're still handsome. Be you. Be confident. And keep going. We all make mistakes. We all bump our head. But hey, don't keep making the same mistake. You're better than that. I love you. Jesus does too. Bye.